Welcome to this new HTML5 lesson. In today's lesson, we will learn about HTML nested elements. Now that we learned how to use several different tags, it is time to learn about nesting. The basic principle is that HTML consists of a number of elements, which are containers, with content consisting of character and possibly other elements nested within them. This slide shows us an example of nested elements. There are various syntax rules about what sort of elements are allowed to contain what sort of other elements. And basically, a block level element, like the paragraph element, can contain a character level element, like the EM or the strong element, but not the other way around. The most important rule is that elements must always be contained entirely within other elements, not overlapped. And to understand nesting better, let's go to Notepad++ and work with some examples. I have Notepad++ open. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come here and go save as. And I'm going to save this page as HTML nesting. Okay, and I'm going to choose the extension HTML and save it in the HTML5 project and click save. Okay, as usual, I'm going to start with doc type. Okay, and then go to the HTML, close the HTML tag, come in the middle and click a couple of times, and here I'm gonna start my head tag, and of course close it, and inside the head tag I'm gonna add my two tags, the title tag and the meta tag. Okay, the title, I'm gonna say the following: HTML tag nesting. Alright, then okay, come here and start the body tag. Alright, and come in the middle and start a paragraph tag. Okay, so I'm gonna say P, then close my paragraph tag and come in the middle and say this lesson is about HTML nesting. Alright, now as we learned from the previous lesson, if I want to make HTML bold, what I need to do, I need to come here and say B, and of course close the B tag. Okay, and press Ctrl S to save everything, come to the run and launch in Chrome, and there is my HTML bolded. Alright, let me shrink this down. Now I'm gonna start another paragraph and say P, I'll close my paragraph, and here I'm gonna say the following: South Florida has a tropical climate. Alright, now what if I wanted to have the subtropical climate bolded, meaning these here bolded, and at the same time italic? How do we do that? Alright, to do that I'm gonna come here and say B, for bold. Okay, and now to make it italic as well, I'm gonna come here and say I for italic, and to close it, okay, to close it, I'm gonna come here and reverse the order. So I'm gonna do this. So every time we close a tag, we close it in the opposite order we open them, as you can see from this example. So I started with the B, then went to the I tag. When I close with the I, then the B tag. Okay, so this is the rule. All right, let's press Ctrl S to save it, and let's go back to our page, refresh it, and there it is. So it's bolded and at the same time italicized. Subtropical climate. Another example to understand this nesting better, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna open a P tag and close it, and I'm gonna come here and say my favorite programming language is PHP and VB.NET. All right. Now, what if I wanted this entire paragraph, this entire line here, this entire text to be bolded, but I only want PHP and VB.NET to be bolded and italicized at the same time. So I want PHP and VB.NET not only to be bolded like the rest of the text, but to be bolded and italicized at the same time. How do we do that? Okay, let's come here. I'm gonna say B, I'm gonna open my tag, then I'm gonna come here before the PHP and open my I tag for italic, and when I come here I need to close my italic tag, then close my B tag. Okay, that's how it works. Now if we look at them, the number one is number 3, and the number 2 of course is the middle, and the last one is the first one. So we reverse the order. All right, and that's how we nest in HTML. I'm gonna press Ctrl S and go back to my browser. I'm gonna refresh to see the paragraph, and there it is. It's all bolded, but when we get to PHP, it's not only bolded, but it's italicized at the same time. The question that you might ask, why do we need to learn about nesting? We need to learn about HTML tag nesting for a number of reasons. Learning how to properly nest multiple tags around a block of text is very important to successfully code in a web page. Learning about nesting is also important when we validate our code using the HTML validator. If we don't have correct nesting, the validator will flag the HTML code as incorrect. With this, we come to the end of this lesson. I would like to thank you for watching, and you have a good day.